Hello, welcome to my YouTube channel. This is my UGC account, but I think I'm just gonna post like regular content on here. I'm also, if you notice that I'm staying really still, it's because this mic, when I move it around, the sound quality sounds bad. But for this video, I really did not want to edit it. Yeah, I just went on a run and I was kind of thinking about life and kind of what I've learned since turning 19. I was having like not a mental breakdown, but I was kind of going through it, realizing that I am 19. Next year I'm 20, which I know I'm still so young. I'm still a baby, but it's just kind of scary. Like it feels like yesterday I was 16, knowing everything. I was a know-it-all at 16, and you could not tell me otherwise. I was the biggest brat, not gonna lie. But these are 8 lessons that I've learned since turning 19, which is crazy. And I was kind of thinking about them while I was turning 18. But yeah, now I am 19 and I cannot get over that. I literally wrote it down on this envelope that I got for my birthday. But the first one is that nothing matters. Everything that you are stressing about right now, in high school, I was so stressed. I honestly couldn't even tell you about what because it's not relevant to me today. But I know there was points where I like really badly stressed. I'm not gonna lie. So yeah, don't take anything so seriously because I promise, especially if it's not gonna affect you in 5, 10 years, anything you're stressing about, most things you're stressing about right now, I promise you're not even gonna be able to think about them down the line, like even a few months from now, honestly. Next is to apply yourself. I thought I was not going to college. I refused to go to college, and so I did not try in school because again, know it all, knew what I was doing with my life. I didn't even have a plan. I just knew it wasn't going to be college. And where am I at? In college. And I started applying myself the middle of my sophomore year, kind of like towards the end, and then really applied myself junior and senior year. And my grades were so good. Like, I think I had a 4.0, 3.9, 4.0 for my senior year when I stop it. My cat is at the bottom. Oh my gosh. My cat is at the bottom of my thing. I thought he's gonna knock over the camera. Whatever. But maybe I'll have to edit this video. I really didn't want to, but anyways, I did not apply myself in like freshman year, which was the easiest year. I could have cheated on everything because it was COVID. I had like a 1.8 because I wasn't trying, which I don't even know how I got that low, honestly. That was literally not turning in anything, not applying myself whatsoever. And then I applied myself like a little bit. I'm not even joking. And I was just disappointed in myself and realized too late that I applied myself too late because who knows, I don't know what I would have been doing had I applied myself sooner. The next one is your friends right now are not real. My cats. Your friends right now are not real. I've heard so many people talk about their friend like, "Oh, that's my best friend." And I've heard them say the meanest things behind their backs when they're not there. So, I would say watch who your friends are and even not just talking about you, if you didn't reach out to them so often, would they reach out to you? Yeah, I don't know. Nobody genuinely, especially after high school, like nobody cares. You're not your friends, I'm telling you, are not your friends. The next one is that wisdom is real. And this kind of goes with the third one. My grandpa used to tell me you should be able to count your friends on one hand. I laughed at him. I was like, "Well, I have so many friends." And I was like, "You only have like 5 friends." I mean, I thought my grandpa was the coolest person, but I was like, "Why do you only have 5 friends?" And he told me a friend to everyone is a friend to no one, which I've heard this before. I've heard this before, but like it's genuinely true. A friend to everyone is a friend to no one. And even this goes with the third one, but someone or the fourth one, wisdom is real. That was my point. My mom used to tell me like don't do this or don't do that, wouldn't listen, and then she was right. My mom's always been right, and even when I didn't want to listen to her, I started realizing like, you know what, like my mom is kind of right. Like why would she be out to hurt me? You know what I mean? So like the people that you look up to and the people that are older than you, they genuinely when they're telling you something and they have like if they have your best interest, they genuinely mean it. So, and this is something that I realized a little bit too late, and I'd do anything to listen to my grandpa's speeches again. He used to give me all these like little lectures and life lessons, and I do remember some of them, but sometimes I would just be like, okay, well, and brush it off. But yeah, wisdom is real. Um, 5 is listen to your parents. I've always only had my mom, but everything that she's told me, like I said, she's been right. Like she's experienced life. Even though this is her first time experiencing life the way this is my first time, I used to be mad because she didn't want my curfew was 10:30 and I was like, "Mom, everyone's curfew's 12, 1 in the morning." But hearing the stories that some of my friends, went through, I've never had to go through anything like that, and that was because my mom was keeping me protected, she just cared about me, and at the time I was upset because I couldn't go out and drink with my friends, but looking at it now, that's still what everyone was doing in high school, they're still doing in college, and she's just set me up for success. That's all she ever wanted. Um, and I think that's all your parents really do want. They want to see you succeed. And if they don't, I promise you, there is someone who is looking after you that they just want to see you succeed. So don't be hard headed. Just listen to your parents, your guardian, whoever that person that you look up to. They definitely look down, or like they know you look up to them. They're looking out for you. Um, 6, don't date young. I had my first boyfriend in 8th grade. I thought I was in love. And first off, no, I wasn't. I literally was not in love. And this little boyfriend I had, was making my life harder in 8th grade. 8th grade, still in middle school. Like, get out. And then I had my first serious relationship freshman year, end of freshman year. I didn't even get to experience high school. And that relationship lasted, again, on and off, making my life harder because we just were not compatible, but I kept on wanting to make it work. I wanted it to work. And it just wasn't meant to, and that's okay. And even if you do date, if it's not meant to be, it is just not meant to be. And again, I promise it doesn't matter. You just learn and you move on to the next. But then yeah, then I had that boyfriend in high school, and then senior year I graduated, and another relationship, and this relationship changed me for the worse. Yes, we had same personalities, but work ethic wise, future wise, we were not compatible, and it was with someone that I didn't really know truly. So I set myself up for disaster, and that's still something that I'm like paying for today. Don't date young. Like that one's literally in all caps because I've always had a boyfriend, and if I could go back, I'd choose to experience college, or not college, experience high school and be by myself for a little bit. 7 is to be nice to others. Just maybe your friends are mean, but I've always been someone that even if someone's like weird or whatever, my friends are talking about them, just be like, I kind of like that person. You know what I mean? But yeah, don't follow the crowd. My grandpa also used to tell me that. Don't follow the crowd. You're the leader. And it's cringy. You want to cringe, whatever, sure. But it's honestly true. Why would you be a follower? Why would you why would you be a sheep? You know? Be yourself. Be yourself and be nice. That's what I would say. It honestly, genuinely can take you so much farther than you'd expect. 8, this one is don't be scared. Just start and believe in yourself. This one, this one is, I don't know if it's just because, like, personally, I can never find like a genuine friend. It all comes to friends. But genuinely, like, who you hang around with is who you become. And I had friends that were very judgmental, didn't want to be out of the norm, but losing them forced me to step out of my comfort zone, first off. Stepped out of my comfort zone and like now I'm uploading a YouTube video. Never would I ever have done that had I still had those friends. And even if I did, maybe I would have kept it a secret. So maybe you do want to keep those friends. I know it's hard letting go, but do it in secret. And if they find it and they make fun of you, like, and that's how you know, like, those are not my friends. Because your true friends who want to see you succeed and just do better. Just starting, I wish that I had just started sooner. Like, I wish I started doing everything that I'm doing now, but sooner. Because I wasn't doing anything before. But what was I waiting for? I was waiting for the right moment. But the right moment, I realize, is something, the right moment is never going to come. What is the right moment for you to start? There is none. Start now. And just believing in yourself. At the end of the day, all you have is yourself. All you have, you can think everyone's your enemy. Because, but at the end of the day, everyone's your enemy or everyone's your friend. You just have yourself. And yeah, I don't know. Those are my lessons. I don't know. This is just kind of yap, but maybe this will help you. I don't know. I wish I would have listened or heard someone maybe a little bit closer to my age. I would have listened. Yeah, this is what I've learned. Turned 19 last week and now I feel unk. Ew, ew. I hate this generation and our freaking terminology. But yeah, 19, I just feel so old. So grandma. Um, Let me know if you want any other yap or advice. This is, I don't know. If I edit this, it's going to be lightly edited and probably just taking out where I paused. Yeah, miss you guys, and maybe I'll upload more. I haven't uploaded in like 2 months, but I do kind of, I like uploading. Yeah, miss you guys, and if you stayed this far, love you. Mwah, mwah, mwah.